Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and I want to figure out a couple of things here. I'm wondering if we might be having a robot charging problem, which is why we're not getting a lot of gears together. Because we have an excess, a small excess of Logibots. So I'm like, why are we not getting gears, man? Why are we not getting gears? I'm almost tempted to run gears up here. Or, oh, you know what I could do? Well, I could do a thing. I could do a thing. I'm thinking of a thing to do. Yes. What do we need here? We need gears. We need gears. Ah! I am not happy to rely on the bots. We are going to fix this, okay? We're going to fix it because I'm tired of relying on them damn lazy bots. Yes. So, we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And then we're going to Control X this. And force place. You can see what's coming. I know you can. I know you can. So. Tired of relying on bots? Do it yourself. We're going to do a do-it-yourself solution here. Come on. Nate. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll give you that one. Fine. It's just fine. But, oh, no. See what I did? I made a mistake there. Don't make the same mistake when you do this. Because we also want this to be there. And we want this to be there. However, what we're going to do here is we're going to wire this to this chest and say, insert if gears less than, I don't know, 50. That seems reasonable. Yeah? There we go. Sorry, you can tell I've become much more Swedish with my mms. Yeah, that's a Swedish thing. We often say instead of yes or no or anything, basically. It's just a multi-purpose So, what has happened here? We don't have power. I expected that, which is why I came down. Okay, here we go. We got the thing. Now, we have a new problem, kind of. Because, well, what we could do is instead of requesting gears, no, we need a spot. Oh, yeah, of course. Silly me. Okay, we're gonna X this. We're gonna move stuff around here. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this entirely, and we're gonna move this up here. Okay, and then we're going to put this one back here. Extend this. You knew it was coming. There you go. And put that there. And we're going to do the same condition. We're going to staple it to the box. This is so the box doesn't overflow with gears because it will literally make the entire box full of gears if we don't, check this. So also what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the request for gears, taking off the robots. What? Oh, we can't do trash unrequested. Ew, okay, yeah, that's not good. And we're not doing that there. Okay, this is good. That's good. Yeah, we cannot leave it open because otherwise the entire box could fill with gears and then you wouldn't even have space for plates. So you need to make sure that you're limiting this appropriately. I'm kind of tempted to make another gear maker. Very tempted. This is going pretty fast though. However, we have speed modules. Let's go. Boom. I do need to get one of these though, or two. That's nicer. Yes, there we go. Oh, that's pretty. We also need probably another module in here, but I don't have any more. So we're going to have to just not. But this is going to make belts for us. Hooray. Now, unfortunately, it's not making belts at the moment because we need to extend this line and get this to where it needs to go. Okay, so let's force place. Okay. And then we can get this back over here. Oh, we can do something like that. Sure. There we go. Boom. So now we can get the blue belts actually going. So what do we got going here? This is waiting for greater than 300. Okay. All right. It's basically because I think it's been filling my inventory because we just built all of these. But this we'll get there. What we could do is build the belt making plant, which all of this is now going to be meaningless. Whoops. Let's have a look at this. So we have space age. It's in the production upgrades, I think. No, maybe not. Maybe it's in the malls. Okay, so we have a belt mall. There we go. So we have our Vulcanus belt mall. I should have built this from the beginning. What was I even thinking? You can build all of these belts in... Are those foundries? Yeah, they're foundries, but we need 26 foundries, which we don't have right now, I don't think. Oh, well, let me see. I have... On me, I have... None? Question mark? I might have none. Do we have any in the box? I think we've been having issues with this. Yeah, we don't have any in the box either. So it's really lacking green chips. Yeah, we had this green chip situation problem thing happening. And the only way we can solve that is getting these belts in here. And we really need the blue belts. What I can do is turn off the personal requests and then dump belts in here personally. I think that's the way to do this, just to make this faster. So here, take all that crap, do the thing. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, I forgot to copy the condition. Whoopsies. So you see how it's starting to fill up with gears all over the place. And that's just because, yeah, we don't want more than... How many does this take? 10. Maybe we do like 100. Just so it has a little bit of leeway in there. Because once this one works, then this one's going to work, and these are going to take more gears. These require 5, so 50 is enough to have in the box, I feel. So I think we're doing good, though we can speed this up by adding this thing, which has a higher stack capacity. I don't know if we've ever talked about stack size before. So stack size is a thing that you can look up in your bonuses area. And we have them here. So we have inserter capacity 2, which means they can hold 2 items in their hand. So they can transfer 2. These guys hold 11 right now. So that means that if this has, you know, well, I guess this is a better example because we have a lot more in here. But when we had the blue inserters, it could hold 2. And then, you know, as you see, when there's 2, it will disappear 2 because it's a blue inserter. It goes very fast. But when you're transferring from a box to a box, so an assembler or foundry, that counts as a box. This is a box. And this is a belt. So when you see this one distributing onto the belt, it grabs up to 11 pieces at a time and then continuously puts them on the belt, which is much faster than swinging back and forth, you know, every 2 items. And there's fewer gaps in the material versus, like, you know, the copper over here. So that's what capacity does. So in this case, where you need 10 every half a second, you absolutely need a green inserter. Now, we probably need a green inserter here to keep up with that as well, but we just don't have enough gears at the moment to deal with this. Now, I'm not going to make another gear maker. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make the foundry-based belt maker, because that gives us belt bonuses on making belts, but also uses lava and stuff. And it's, you know, for the regular factory, we really don't need... I don't think we need another gear maker. Not right now, anyway. So, yeah, that's a thing to think about. Okay, what are you missing? You're missing engines, which is probably a circuit issue, maybe? What's going on with the engines? Hello? What's happening? Okay, you need circuits. Enterprise, what you doing, man? Come on, give us some circuits. Go to Fulgor and get some circuits. Jesus. Come on. I think that's a good idea to get that happening. But anyway, we are getting belts. Oh my God, look at this. It's almost done. Hey, check that out. I'm really glad we sacrificed our own belts to save the structure. So what's happening? We are getting iron. Oh my goodness, we're getting there. We are getting there. Now, this is a problem. All right, I forgot that this is copper. So this cannot be connected to the iron. This is iron. I kind of wish that these colors... Oh, this is lava. Never mind. Oh, no. Lava should be fine. You know what I'm not seeing also is... We need stone evacuation. Oh, boy. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in... I almost never use these because these are quite dangerous to use. I don't like using them. But... I need to make this part of the blueprint because I don't think I ever really thought about this. But yeah, you definitely need stone to be evacuated from here. So these are active provider chests. They're the purple chests. And what they do is get everything the heck out of them. So what that does is it will fill up your storage in no time flat. So you must make sure you have an ability to get rid of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a requester chest, or probably 2 here. And what we're going to do is connect these. We're going to... okay, one thing that I wish you could do is turn it on and off if connected to the global network, the Bluetooth network, right? That's how it should be. All right, I'm going to request 100 each. Okay. Yes. All right. And then we're going to say connect to the world Bluetooth. Yes. And we're going to say if stone, yes, greater than, I don't know how much we want, like 2000, something like that, then work. So basically it's going to recycle everything that is greater than 2000. And we do not need a recycler for this. We just dump it right back from whence it came, into the lava. We do need some stone, as we discussed previously, for making the stone bricks to make concrete and refined concrete. Those are needed for making foundries. But the rest can just be dumped. I think here, how much do we have in this box? 501.5. So that's perfect. I chose 2000. That's just fine. What I don't want it requesting from these boxes. Okay, I don't want it requesting from these. So this should make it so they only request from these guys, or these guys only empty, and they should empty directly into these things. Another thing that we can do is put in a storage box that has a filter for stone, so that if these somehow become overloaded and these are not requesting, I don't know why this might happen, but there we go. We have a reason. There is a box, a piece of stone in the box, because the bots got confused or something, and it goes from there. Because at some point, it might be possible that they would take from the red boxes, which we don't want. We just want them to take from these evacuation boxes, the purple boxes, which I almost never use. And that's why I never use them, is because of this reason. Now, we got green chips. Hey, hey, hey. Let's get ourselves, actually, maybe a couple of these. I think we need more than this. This is meant to be belt fed. So we are definitely having a ton of that. But we probably need a Roboport here. Hello. Hello, Roboporto. Perfect. I'm just going to mess up this. This says GC, green circuits, if you put it up the correct way up. But of course, yeah, lettering. Anyway, we now have the ability to get green circuits, which means that we can make foundries all we want, pretty much, I think. And also engines. We can make all the things and all the stuff. We are now getting... Well, we're not getting much, actually. We're starting to use the circuits, So yeah, one thing that we can do is probably we can just take this green belt up here and make a shorter path for the robots. I think that's, valid, why not? We've done that for other things. So let's just do that. I was looking for a red box and I can't find one. Okay, let's do that. So let's get our belt. We're just going to drag it backwards because this seems a convenient line. It's fine. Okay, here we go. Dude. Oh, I hate when it does this, but it's fine. It'll be fine. All right, so let's do this. Perfect. So we have the box where they can pick from, but also we're going to have a closer thing over here. Now, one thing I do want to do over here maybe is get these guys and say robot requests will have logistics bots of 50, just so it can serve this area for now. Also, what I want to do is we need to make a bigger array of these triangle things. Another thing that needs to be happening. Okay, this is limited wrong, I think. What I want to do is limit this way. Connect. If solar panels... Where are you, solar panels? Not there. If you are less than like 200 maybe, regular quality, then do the thing. And I'm going to do that the same thing with this and just change it to accumulators. Yes. Okay. And then we unlimit the chest. Okay. And that enables us to do any quality. If extras of a different quality, they won't block the slots, which is the biggest problem with this kind of thing. Now, one thing, actually, I'm not sure that we actually need that many. You know what? I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that to 50. Because technically, the best electricity comes from the sulfuric acid to steam conversion. Okay. So what I'm going to do is make some steam engines, maybe up here, kind of like parallel. I think that would be a good idea. I think these are not getting built because there's no robots here. So let's fix that. Let's do that. Okay. And then you can go there. Thank you very much. That should fix that area in terms of building extra things. Do we have pump jacks in our mall? I'm going to see. I would be annoyed if they're not in there. Yep, they're not in there. So I get to be annoyed. All right, I'm going to add that to the mall problem. How, man? How? I swear, man. I think I went with like a general, like, what do you need? Because I don't think you need pump jacks on Gleba at all. And you don't need them at all on... Well, maybe it's a thing we just add here, you know? Because we don't need them on Fulgora. We don't need them on Gleba. So we might as well just make them here. Okay, we're going to make... Oh, wait, you know what? We're not going to use this one. We're going to use the one with the chest attached to the combinating thingy. So we're going to make pump jacks. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's good. I think that's good. I think we do that. And this will only ask for one thing per thing. Items to craft one item. Yeah, materials to craft one item. Sorry. That was really badly said. I apologize. Oh my god. So, all right. We're doing well. We're getting mountains of green circuits. Last time we also talked about getting plastic, and I think that might be the best thing to do right now because it's easy to make. It's not a big deal. Let's just do that. Let's add plastic. So plastic is easy to make. We usually like to do belts like this because they're easier. Okay, let's get both power poles. That's sometimes more fun and delightful. So let's do this. And we're going to do the plastic coming out toward the world there. Okay. This sort of mini bus that we've got going on here. Now this is going to be coal coming in. No. Just, I wanted it to correct that belt. Not, you know, like, come on. Oh, it's fine. It will be fine. We'll just make it fine. Now you are going to have to be down there. Oh, I'm actually right here. That's funny. Okay, you go there. Now, Now we need, the only thing to do with this petroleum is to make plastic. The other thing we usually do is making sulfuric acid, which we don't need to do here because we are, we are getting it from the world as a thing, right? It's our gift from the world. So you go there. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're getting plastic, which again, we're just going to say go into a jar and you're good. I want to know if that annoys anybody. I don't really care. Like, it's not going to change what I say, but I don't know if, like, sometimes I'll just, like for me, when you talk about a pot, you know, on the stove, you know, or like, you know, cooking, to me, the lid, I don't call it a lid. I call it a hat. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I do. I definitely do. All right, so this is, we need to get another RoboPort. So let's put one there. Actually, not there. Let's move it up a bit so that it can fit between the belts so we don't have to get undergroundies. But this is looking pretty lovely, I have to say. Pretty lovely indeed. Now, I know for a fact that we're going to have to expand all of this at some point. We could do some of it now. Oh, this isn't even connected. Ha! Wow. All right. Well, thank goodness we checked. Jesus. Oh, my God. Kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb. Oh, man. With this, I'm tempted to put in, like, some, like, productivity modules, but I don't think we need it. I don't know. I don't know if we need it or not. Let's just add these here. Let's add a few. This is kind of an idea of just easy expansion, making it while we have materials, while the mall is kind of full. Now, the other thing I want to do is we want to make more steam. So this was the idea of making power. I don't think we actually need power right now, but that doesn't matter. We will need power later, right? We will need power later. So you go there, okay. And again, this is going to be under the jurisdiction of a nice friendly RoboPort somewhere. Maybe here. We're going to need a RoboPort out here. So maybe we put it there. That'll be working for now. Okay. Yes. So let's keep on extending. So now, yep, there we have our little extension thingy. Okay, you're going to have to leave. Sorry, power pole. We apologize for the inconvenience, and we're going to reduce that inconvenience to the mining area. Do we want to put fancy miners out here? Probably not. And the reason why not is because we have tons of calcite. Oh yes, the other thing we were going to do is spread our wings-ish and put out radars. That is actually kind of really important. So I'm going to take this around the calcite patch. Okay, and this is about good. We don't want demolishers to get closer. So that's a thing. Okay, so we got radar there. And then I want to kind of put them in places. Let's just take this with us, and we'll kind of go around the perimeter here, just taking the power line with us. I think that will work. Okay, that's a little bit too high, but we can put it in this pocket here. Why not? Here, you come here. Thank you. Yep, okay. Kind of want to put it on the edge of the territory as much as possible. All right, so then our other radar's down there, which is great. Now I want to add one like down here. Now the RoboPorts do have a slightly smaller radar area, so we don't really need to duplicate radar. But to add a bigger one down here, oops, a little bit too close. I think here would be okay. And then we'll grab more. Now coal might be a resource that we would want to use the big miners on. I need to check how big the patch is and how many close patches we have, because that really does determine some things. which right now, because we haven't done radars, we have no idea. I really should have put these out earlier. Okay, let's just put one here. That seems safe-ish. Okay, cool. So now we have the whole area observed. We are actually, wow, we actually are getting a lot of vision here. This is a nice patch. It's kind of over 2 demolisher territories, which is not great. But let's see what we end up with. We're going to have to look at the size of the demolishers because they come in small, medium, and large. And then they also, actually, this might be a good area for having miners. I have 7. I think let's put them down. And yes. Monkey bots, let's go. I'll remove this. Sure. And oh yes, it naturally defaults to gigantic miners. Perfect. 4. Okay. Let's see this side. 1, 2, 3. We only have 7, so there we go. That's gonna be fine. And then here we usually can do like speed modules, but I don't really have any, so we'll just put in the energy efficiency modules. Well, just efficiency. Efficiency. Okay, there you go. Okay, nice. Okay. Good. Okay, so that'll give us some coal. All right, and life is okay. Now, we have plastic. We have, actually, let's get another thing here for that. We have batteries. We have plastic. We're looking at power. Yeah, all right. How is the power right now? Because I'm sure you're curious. We're using a lot. And that's not good. We need to get more power made. So what we do here is it's weirdly simple, okay? What we do is we need steam engines. So go from map mode and grab steam turbines, okay? And the easiest way to do this is just put them in a line. Okay, that's it. Now, you do need to have power poles to collect their beautiful energy, okay? Yeah, let's do that. And then we copy this here. Okay. And then we come up with a solution of piping, okay? So this is what we do. We're going to copy this whole thing. We can make multiple of these. And then we can also just extend it out into the universe. Let's just be mindful of the power poles so we don't repeat them too much. Sure, that works. All right, good. All right, so hopefully, I don't know if we are, steam engines. We are making them somewhere here. Aha, there's like 10 in there. Good. I think we'll make like 20. And we're going to, all right, so some of this is in the zone. Let's make sure the zone is extended. Come on. How high can you go? It's like a reverse limbo. How high can you go? All right, good. You go there. And then we can rotate these guys and just... Okay. Then I just usually... I like underground... I'm so used to using these, man. I think I've been, like, damaged by early Factorio or something. I just... I use the underground belts, flowies, and underflowies. I use the underflowies. I admit to my sin. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, you guys need to be connected as well. So, let's see. Just connecting the oil... the sulfuric acid miners. This is quite an interesting thing, isn't it? It's like, okay, connecting sulfuric acid mining thingies. Weird. You can go there, and you can go there. Good, 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 good. Yes. Okay, you go there. I feel the immense urge to put an underflowy there. But technically it's cheaper to connect with regular pipes. So we're going to do that. Also, there's no such thing anymore as the pipe pressure problem, which we used to struggle with massively. We had to put pipe pumps everywhere. Now it's quite clear when a pipeline is too long. But otherwise, pipes can carry a lot of fluid now. A lot of fluid. Okay, so this is what's happening now. We have a lot of sulfuric acid coming from all of these different pump jacks, which are basically fluid miners. Why are we not getting these? Hello? Hello? Bots? Dude. I think we may not have enough construction bots or something. We have enough. Why is this not working? So I'm going to look in wonderment. There's 20 steam engines now. Is the network connected, first of all? Yes. The network is connected. It's continuous. Orange. Yes. Why? Why are they not appearing? Hello? Hello? They are bright blue, which means they have been allocated by a bot. Do I need to get out of the area or something? Maybe they're consumed by my bots? They should have been built by now. What is going on? Game? Hello? Also, I need to request like 50 bots here at least for the mall. That's important. And probably 50 construction bots, or all of the construction bots, maybe. Maybe I'll do 100 here, because almost everything comes from the mall, so they should all come back here. This is puzzling. I don't understand this at all. Oh, I have some on my person. But why did my bots not place them down? I have construction robots. Here's a logistics bot. Help? I am so confused. So my bot is on. My power is charged. Why are these not getting placed? Oh, we don't want that at all. No, 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 no. I am so confused by this. Why are my bots not placing these? Oh, God, they're the wrong ones. That's why. Ha! Those are the nuclear turbines, not regular steam engines. But why are they showing bright blue? They shouldn't. They should be showing, like, regular, dark blue. Oh, this is bright blue. Really? Okay. Fine. Okay. I figured it out. Yay. Game not broken. It's just head broken. And we know that. It is fine to have head broken. I mean, it's a natural state for some of us. Well, not exactly natural. It's pretty messed up, to be fair. Oh my God. Oh, no, 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 no. We are not doing that. No, no, no. No. More no. Okay, that got totally screwed up because of the power poles. I'll do it the easy way. 2 at a time. That's fine. All right, and then 1 at a time. So it looks like these last ones don't have power. Let's get power poles snuck in here. There we go. All right, good. So we'll connect this. Just the easy peasy way. Go. Yeah, good. Now, steam engines are special in that they will throttle themselves. As in, if there is not a demand for electricity, they won't run. So if you can produce 1,000 pieces of electricity, pardon my phrasing on that, and you only need 500, they only ramp up to produce 500, so they don't waste any of the steam. That's quite important to know here. So these guys, I wonder if we should put in, we could put in like some efficiency modules here. I think that's a good idea. Why not? And then maybe also in these guys we can do efficiency modules. Because, oh, well, shoot. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Come on. Give me the thing. It's not working. Now it's working. Ah, oops. Oops. No! God, sorry. My fingers just did not want to cooperate there. I hate when that happens. Okay, pressing A now. There we go. Now then, this is good. We can do this. We can actually do this for all of the machines. Why not? And then, do we want quality? Probably not. I think we change this to just say efficiency here. Because we're not going to be, this is not our primary area of producing batteries. And I think we can do those in an EM plant anyway. So I'm not really that interested in making quality here. Okay, let's just put in efficiency. Sure. I mean, technically you don't have to, but it just saves kind of down the road on electricity. It's something that I think in the past I really didn't care about a lot in my playthroughs because, you know, nuclear energy is just so abundant. But now that you'd have to ship it from another planet, it becomes a lot more meaningful. Now, once you get aquilo energy, which is the fusion energy, that can run indefinitely, though it's very expensive to produce the initial hardware for it. So, okay, cool. Look at this. We are working, man. So, steam engines will not use accumulator charge. That's important to note. So, if you want to use your solar charging power, as in like if you're saying, okay, we're charging all the accumulators for nighttime, then at night we use that and have the excess go down, then we need to build a switch for that, which we can do. I mean, what we usually do for that is we need to put a pump in here somewhere. Probably here is good. 1, 2. And then we shove one in here. And then we build an accumulator, which we don't have. Okay. See if we can get one. So we build an accumulator. And then we need to hook them up. So all accumulators in the same network will charge at the same rate, right? And this accumulator will produce a signal that says A. So this one is charging up right now, and then we'll go to the, like I said, they all charge to the same level in the same network. So if this network has an abundance of power, it's going to get up to 100, and that's like percentage, okay? So what we want to say is enable if the signal A is less than, say, 20 or 25%. So what we want to do is use all the accumulator power, solar and accumulator, and once that is down to 20%, we start the steam engine and use the steam. So that's going to make our electrical graph, it should be using accumulator charge. Right now, we actually might be using energy from solar. We might have enough solar to be covering all of our energy needs right now. And one of those reasons is because we're not producing science yet. We're not doing a lot of things. We still are kind of in this, what is happening here? Oh no, whoops. Apparently we have more than one of these lava makers. Whoopsies. Okay. But why wasn't this one running? This one has too much. Oh, not enough calcite. Oh boy. All right, so there's no calcite in the system. Since these are, I don't really want to rely on the bots. We can. We haven't put this in a jar. That's why. That's the problem with that. But we're gonna do this differently. We're just going to say, hello, go this way, please. And then we're going to do another one to do that. Okay. You might be wondering, why did I leave a space? Or maybe you didn't wonder, because you know that we need an inserter there. And again, we're going to limit these to say enable if calcite. I tend to forget those things, that you need to input calcite and export stone. Come on, where is the calcite? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's weird. Looks like a fishtail. Okay, if it's less than 50. So we want to make sure that it doesn't get too much. So there we go. We're going to copy the whole thing over, including the circuit condition, the wire. Okay, now we have green circuits again. Perfect. Okay, we can also make the red circuit maker. Do I have foundries now? Please? Where? Dude. Why are we not making foundries? Oh my god. Ah! This is kind of frustrating, actually. We need steel. Okay, why do we need steel? Don't we have steel? We have steel. Yo. It might be a case that we're not requesting enough. We're only requesting 20. So let's request 50. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wire this so it can request more than one thing. Yeah. So it can request enough for one machine. I think that's what's delaying it, because what happens is, 20 are getting requested. So it sends a message to the robot network, give us 20. So then all the bots have to get up their giddy up and move on, and then they can deliver 20. Oh, then the machine eats it from the chest. Oh, gee, we actually need 20 more. Again, send a request to the network, bots travel over, and then, oh, we need 10 more because this needs 50 steel. So that's the problem right now. Yeah, so we're okay with the refined concrete. This is more of a recycling thing because we have refined concrete being made right here. So I think I want to add speed modules here to this. And then here as well. Because I don't really want to expand these, but I would like some extra speed here. Have we ever gotten... Oh, we have 2 uncommon foundries. Wow, how did we get this many in the box and I have none? Oh, because my personal logistics are off. Oh, that's why. That would make sense. Yeah, that's a thing. They'll come. So anyway, with that many foundries, we can actually put down the red circuit maker or the belt maker. Now, which is more important? Probably the red circuit maker right now. Because we have enough belts. We really do. We have plenty of belts. Well, there's 28 of them anyway. We have enough red belt, so that's okay. Yeah, looks like we're really short on gears here. So yeah, should I put, you know what? Let's just have fun and put down the belt maker. You know, why not? Why not? So Vulcanus belt maul, this is important because it uses molten lava, whereas the EM belt maul will use regular foundries, but no lava. So that's an important difference between these in case you're wondering. Let's use the Vulcanus belt maul. Where do we put this thing? Oh, we don't want to go into biter territory. That would not be good. We can go like here maybe. You know what? We'll put it vertically. Can we do this in this space? Probably. Let's see. Is that going to annoy the biters down here? Maybe. Actually, we can delete this. Oh, these are infinity chests. Ha! I need to fix that because those are not needed. Yeah, there we go. So, this is interesting. This is not the Vulcanus belt maul. This is not the Vulcanus belt maul. I think I need to go and fix this. This is not good. Because this is the wrong mall. What if I, let's see, let's try to place the other mall. Let's see. I built both of them. I apparently copied the wrong. These look almost identical. So the EM Belt Mall, what does that look like? They are very festive, I have to admit. Really festive. So this is the EM Belt Mall. This is exactly the same. So I copied the wrong blueprint. That's what happened here. From basically from the test thing. Oh no. Oh yeah, of course, because we also have the green belts on Vulcanus, because that's the only place you can make the green belts. Which I find kind of useless, to be honest. I don't think I've used them more than 1 or 2 times. They're not like, you don't race for them, because we don't even have capacity to use blue belts most of the time. So anyway. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to magically make a cut here and go and get the blueprint. All right, well, that took me a lot longer than I thought. Longer than the current episode to the moment. It took me 47 minutes to make the changes and do all the blueprint stuff and accidentally delete a category in my Discord and change all the permissions again and all that stuff. Anyway, I fixed the problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all of this. One thing that I found was really strange is that the map that I used for making changes had only one version of this, which doesn't make sense. And it also didn't say belts, it said mall at the top. So there's some weirdness going on with either the save files, but I mean, that was the file I was working on like continuously. I don't know. I'm just... Some days between Steam and Factorio, I don't even know what's happening. All right, Vulcanus Belt Mall. Notice there's a pipe at the bottom, and notice there's also no infinity chests and other testing things. I hate when I leave those. It's like having your underwear out. So I was like, oh no, no, no. Anyway, we got stuff here. As you see, we do need some blue chips and titanium rods, whatever the heck that's called. Titanium steel, titanium plate, tungsten plate, whatever it is. Tungsten, which is actually coolly a Swedish word. Tung means heavy and sten means stone. It's literally a heavy stone. And we have the rainbow lights, as you would expect for a KOS playthrough, because we love these things. All right. Now I do want to, let's get the lava going. We can at least make some efforts here toward, toward getting this going, even if we don't have the blue chips yet. So we can start here. I did add these thingies. Oh crap! Oh, there's still a mistake. No! It's the lack of calcite. All right, well, that's a thing I need to add into the blueprint. Oh, the blueprint work is never done, man. I swear, it's never done. It's never done. All right, this calcite isn't a big ask. We just need one per processing thing. Let's get in a Brobo port, because I'm sure it's lacking. Let's just put it as far as possible. There we go. And power pole, thank you. And then we need to put calcite in a box, because I think that's one of the main problems that we have at the moment, is it not being in a box. We don't need a whole lot in a box, just enough. Okay, cool. We could put a belt down there, but I don't really care to put a belt down there because we ain't got enough belts to put down there. All right, so this is going... All right, I'm going to add that to my list of stuff to do. I'm not going to do it now. Let's see, calcite in a box for belt mall. All right, there we go. Now, we're going to make some of the stuff Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, we need red and blue chips, or red and green chips on this belt, which I think we can kind of move up the thing for that. Okay, so if we move it up here, the bots are going to have a lower or less distance to travel, firstly. Okay. I might actually add this as part of the blueprint. Okay, green and red chips. Okay, right? Yes, green and red chips. And then we need blue and tungsten plate. We can do a this for that. Copy this whole thing. And that can actually go here, right? Right. Yeah. Okay. Fourth place. Boom. No, that doesn't work. Control Z. Control Z. So we'll just place this here. We don't need the outside corners. We don't need that. So we're going to get blue circuits and tungsten plate instead. Oh, okay. Go away. Go away. Go away. Dude. No. No, no. No, no, no. Go away. And then we also need the lubricant, which we don't have at the moment. That's going to have to... I guess it can come from down here, maybe? What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in a pump, because I'm fairly sure that this is going to make the fluid network be way too big, because it's going very, very far down there. So I think we just do this and take it on down this way. Hopefully we can make it reach. Yes, we can. Okay. I think we just go up kind of like this. Then across. Yep. Okay, good. That's what we want to do. Perfect. All right, good. And then we can actually get rid of a lot of this stuff down here. Yeah, all this crap can go. We can recycle all these lovely belts because we don't need them anymore. Yes, good. Okay, nice. You can go as well. Thank you, autosave. All right, and we're good. We are good to go. Just make sure that these don't need red and... Nope, they don't need any red and green chips, so I think we're good. We are actually good. Now then, apparently I have removed some power poles that were needed, so let's put those back. Okay, cool. Belt Utopia, I think. What is the problem right now? We don't have inserters. Aha. These are bulk inserters. I think the problem is red chips. Enterprise, hello. Enterprise, can we go to Volcanus, please? Because I feel like we're getting a singular lack. Oh, we actually have red chips. Okay. All right. Why are we not getting any red chips making... I guess that's the problem. Maybe the problem is different. Here's the inserters. They're lacking green chips. Dude. We have green chips. Why are you not getting green chips? What is the problem here? You are trying to put an inserter in. What the actual? How did that even happen? Must have gotten some weird build order or something there. That's very strange. All right, well, that should get fixed immediately. And I think, should we trust it? Actually, we don't have belts here yet. These are turbo transport belts right there. So that doesn't work either. We need to make those not that. Okay, we can upgrade those later if we need to. But right now, we can't even build the turbo transport belts. Oh my God. However, it would be nice to get some tungsten plate. Oh, look at this. We need stuff. Where's our... We already did all of the bot speed? Really? Wow. Okay. Let's just put this toward the end. For whatever reason, that stuff isn't like getting made. So let's get bot speed. That has the hardest time getting done. Jeez. So what about the Enterprise? Are you picking up fancy stuff from Fulgora? You should be. Okay, Novice, hello. Hello. What are you missing? You're not missing that. You're missing blue. Blue science. Okay. So blue science can be made. Actually, we can't make it on Volcanus because we don't have the sulfur crystals. Unless there's a way of getting sulfur crystals. Is there? If I shift click this, we've got biosulfur, which is not the right thing. Carbonic crushing. No. There's no like, we can't like extract them from the liquid already. Okay, sad times. But I guess what we can do, first of all, we have the wrong modules in the labs. So I think we need to fix that immediately. So get rid of this and give us these instead. Okay, that's better. So instead of, whoops, come on. So instead of productivity 8, it's going to have 12%. Something. 4 more percent over a lot of labs is a lot. So I'm going to copy this row and just move to the side. Perfect. Okay, good. So yeah, it does look like a problem with blue science. And even if the productivity slows it down, it doesn't matter because we still have plenty of labs that can do this. And if this one is slower, then this one is going to pop up, you know? So I am thinking of building another one of these arrays. Oh, this is a slowdown spot. Oh, no. Shoot. This is a bad thing that just happened here, is that these were working at the slower speed when we had already upgraded these. So that's bad. Oh, man. That ain't no good. Also, we can do the same with these guys because, again, they're working at the slower speed. And it is a massive speed upgrade for these things. I'm kind of tempted to build another instance of blue science. We can, maybe. Up here, perhaps. I don't know where to even put it. We should really outpost this in reality. So it needs sulfur. It's got plenty. We've got plenty of everything, though. We do have plenty. What I'm thinking is that I could extend it upward, maybe, and extend this in a zigzag fashion. Sure, sounds great. No, we really just need more productivity here. Also, we can add productivity. Is that going to help us? If we add a productivity, we're going to have to add modules here, I think. Is it possible to add speed? Maybe. All right, so if we do this, if we add productivity on these, and yeah, this is the sad times when you're like trying to add modules to the old factory, right? And you're too lazy to build a new one. That's kind of where we're at right now. And then let's get a speed beacon from up somewhere where we used to have them. God. Ah, there's one here. Nice. Okay, you go here. And then you can shove it in here, force place it. Getting rid of the lights, but we don't care. And then, yes, sure. It's fine. And then we need to change this power pole thingy. Okay. And then, so can we add another one? Not really. This one needs that. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, well, there's that happening right now. That has happened. So it's darker. But we do have more production, so that's great. All right, good. I think we have more production. I guess we have to see, kind of, if we have a couple of minutes of production that are better. So if we look up pack, here we are. Wow. Oh, that's a big jump. Really? Dang. That's kind of massive. That's a huge jump. That's more than double. Lordy. And now it's actually ahead of red and green, which is fantastic. I mean, obviously it can only go as fast as the slowest one, but this is quite good. This is actually really good. Okay, it's going now. Not sure why. Might be an ingredient shortfall or something. Looks like maybe not enough pipes. Okay, this needs more grabbers for sure. You also need more grabbers. So let's get this thing here, that thing there. You could use one of these and a second hand pulling in the iron. And we also need to upgrade this belt. Definitely can be used. Okay. And maybe we upgrade that belt too. Okay. There we go. So now this is definitely getting a lot more iron on here. We're getting a lot more production of pipes and stuff here. This is looking pretty good. It's not bad. Yeah, that's looking better. Definitely better. We are definitely short on engines though. Okay, now they're all running, which is great. Because, like, nothing beyond this point is running. So all these machines are wasted at the moment. They're not doing anything because we don't have enough production of these other things. I guess we can upgrade the belt here. All these belts here. Yep. Yeah, just make sure that that belt for the engines is upgraded. We get it faster. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the long run, but for our own personal satisfaction in this moment. So we should start to see more machines go do more. Hello? I wonder if you can make engines and foundries. Let's see. Can you? Nope, that didn't work. Okay, I tried to shift click, it did nothing. Nope, you cannot make it in Foundry. Like you would think. Oh, here we go. Look at that jump. Okay, more machines are working. Now, of course, these were working before, but remember we added the speed modules. So that's another reason why, yeah, they haven't been working. Now, are we getting enough stuff? I was wondering, do we need to add speed modules here anywhere? But it looks like we're actually eating all the pipe we're producing. So that we're not going to get any more production if we add speed modules. So it's looking good. Let's check the production graph again. So over the course of the hour, it's still way up. Like almost double, I would say. Like probably plus 75% or something like that. It's a big jump. Oh yeah, if we look at the numbers, we were at like, what is this number here? 124, and now we're at about 227. So quite a lot more. So yay, that's great. That's pretty great. Now then, we were on Vulcanus doing stuff and things. Yeah, this should start to actually work, and then we can build up some gray science. How are we doing? We are not getting our inserters. Still, why? Factory, please. What are you missing? You're not getting green circuits. Why would that be? Dude, is this not in a zone? It is in a zone. We have tons of bots. I don't understand this. Like, I don't understand why. Wait, there's even more problems. It's got... Damn it. Oh, it's because there's... It needs them, but then it gets stuck on them for some reason. That shouldn't happen. That, like, should never happen. I don't get this. Like, this is the second time it's gotten stuck on an item that it has enough of already. Is it this? Maybe it's that it's inserting a broken one. God damn it. All right. I think the problem with that is that you have to take those out of circulation, and I don't know if there's a good way to do that or not. I don't think so. Oh, and now it's gone. No. Oh, God. Now it's gone back. It's gone into my trash slots. And now it's gone again. It's gone into the ether. And so now we're going to have to monitor this BS again. This is terrible. Like, I think if you can't use it, it should not request it. All right, I'm going to take a screenshot and see if the devs can help with this. Because this is annoying. This is not good. So what I'm going to do is I'll put it on the ground. And do we have... probably not. Repair packs being made. I doubt it. I think I need to add those in the thing. All right, let's see. What do we need again? Repair packs. Repair packs in M1. Because I think Mol1 with repair packs is a very good idea. I'll add it in the next version. I did actually upload the Mol, the new version of the Mol, as well as all of the Volcanus, the Foundry thingies that didn't have their calcite or their stone box, as well as the new belt Mol version. So all that's in there now. No, I don't want this. Excuse me. Please, dude. Repair packs. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now you can get your things and your stuff. And then the bots can then repair this stuff. Oh, man, that's annoying. That's really annoying. That stuff gets in the system and then the whole thing gets jammed. It's just a mess and a half, man. Not good. Not good. Oh, whoops, that doesn't connect. Okay, so now we do want to get some of that tungsten plate. I want to make sure that there's nothing that we need to... Ah, yes, we need... to get science, we need to craft the tungsten plate. So this thing is tungsten ore plus molten iron. All right, so we got the ore. Hey. So we're going to need... I'm going to just kind of like put these guys out here. Maybe a couple of them, maybe 17. You never know. So we're getting the tungsten ore. How many do we make at a time? 1. Okay, so that's fine. So we're going to do an inserter and then an inserter out there. A long-handed inserter out. And copy paste. So probably we should do quality here, okay? Kind of important because this is not a common thing. This is the only place you can make it is on Volcanus. So it is necessary to kind of have those things. All right, now we're going to look at getting these. Let's get a U there. So this is iron. We want to have a space so that we can, use one machine to get, thingy. And let's get a pipe and get a pump. Perfect. And then this, of course, stone into lava. Let's go. Boom. All right, and then you can go down here. And it's 1, 2, wait, well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I don't think we can actually put one there, so we'll put it here because this lava would block this thing anyway. All right. So that still doesn't connect. All right, there we go. That's better. That's better. So now the tungsten plate is going to go out here. And probably squiggle this way. Sure. Okay, there we are. And then here. Okay. And we'll just kind of take it back to the base and have a shorter bot trip. And actually, we could just put it all in one box because we don't have we don't have the ability to do anything else with it, really. Yeah, I mean, the bots will take from the box, basically. It's going to be fine. All right, shove this in a jar. There we go. Jar made. Jar acquired. Let's see. So then, here we go. We need stuff. Why do you not? Oh, yeah, of course. Calcite. I forgot about the calcite. I actually have a recipe for a box for calcite. Here it is. It just requests 50 calcite. And that's kind of handy because you might need quite a lot of these things, depending on how your factory's organized, of course. But yeah. Okay, cool. So now we should be able to get calcite here. And we're putting all the stone in there. And let's keep on kind of, we can make copies of these. Okay, good. And of course, power poles in between. Okay, so this doesn't work. No. Oh god. Did it actually put one there? It did, I think. Dude. I need some Renai transportation right now, man. Did it actually put it on here? Yeah, it did. It did, actually. Okay, I got it off now. Anyway, so this might actually be a very problematic placement. I don't think there's actually much we can do here. Because we can't cross this lava at all. Yeah, this we're gonna have to delete this. Delete. We can move this one up to say there. So if we X this one, we can save a little bit of space. Not that space saving is really a thing we do on Volcanus. We don't actually care about this. Dude. Fine. There we go. Okay. And then see if we can maybe make one more here. Yes. Aha. It only has to go there, so that's fine. All right. Very cool. Very cool. And obviously this is quite uneven, so we want to do something like this instead. Okay. We need to do this like this. This is a belt, a lane balancer where you put equal amounts on each lane. So that helps even it out. And that'll be really good for something like, you know, whenever this belt gets more full and we need belt storage. So we got stuff going. Oh yeah. We can extend this as well if we can kind of go around. Actually, the next one we can just add another one of these guys because I'm not sure how many of these this supports. This does, let's see, 93 molten iron per second, and these need 3 per second. Wow, really? You get numbers like this and you're like, has this work? So 93 divided by 3 is many. That's the answer to that question. So anyway, that's kind of what we got there. So yeah, we're getting tungsten plate, which is great. We now have, oh my gosh, we even have blue. Exciting. So yeah, then we can actually start making science. Now the tungsten plate, we might decide to have a belt of this. Right now, I feel like this is slightly disorganized. Maybe I should put these guys over here or something. I'm feeling like this is a very weird and unexpandable area. But then again, anything near lava is going to be weird and unexpandable. So, I mean, I have a thought. I could put maybe 2 rows of tungsten makers here. Potentially. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. But we do need to start making science. So now, can we actually make this? Hello? No, it's not what I'm... Dude, I'm looking for tech. There we go. Did we get the ability? Probably, because it disappeared. It disappeared totally. Let's find out what we need to make it. It's going to be tungsten carbide, tungsten plate, and molten copper. So that's a lot of stuff. And I just realized that we've gone way over time. So at the moment, why are you not working? Dude, what is going on here? You're still needing these damn inserters. I swear, man, if it's another inserter, I'm going to be so annoyed. There's one in there. Why are you unhappy? Why is the world unhappy with me? The world is against me. Why? I think also that for some reason the bots are not able to... Oh, that's why. Okay. Let's yeah, okay. Normally the bots will take themselves to get the repair packs. And yeah, here we go. That has been repaired and the whole rest of the factory will get repaired. Anyway, we'll figure out that later. We might need to just increase the amount of material that we're getting here. I think that's probably needed. How much does it need? Needs 15 gears and 15 circuits. Okay, yeah. So we'll just do 30 and 30 because it's running into that problem again where it's like requesting and then delivery, request, delivery, and then it can make one. Yeah, so that's a pain in socks. Anyway, now we have 47. How did that happen? Confusion? And yet still there are none here. Why? This is in a Roboport zone. I'm very sure of this. Yes. The bots are not botting. You're not botting enough. Why? Why? These are the right ones, right? They're not the right ones. They're stack inserters and not... Oh my god. Okay. I gotta fix those. I gotta fix them because we don't want stack inserters there. We don't even have the tech for stack inserters yet. Okay. Okay, change, express, not express, turbo belt. Used to be called tungsten belt. And I don't know why the devs, I almost said bots. They're not bots. I don't know why the devs didn't change that. I don't know. Change turbo belts. And stack inserters. Yeah. Okay. That was what was happening there. Okay. So now we know the bots are not at fault. I don't know why the devs changed it to turbo belts because I like tungsten belts. It told you what they're made of, you know, like actually made of. Well, I don't know. Maybe it didn't fit with the naming, the theming, like. But these are called fast. What are the regular ones called? Are they called slow? No, they're called transport belts. Fast, express, and turbo. I like tungsten, but they should have been purple. I think. I mean, I like the green color, but the tungsten is purple. So why didn't we get purple belts? I don't know. Anyway. Maybe how they're made in this low gravity, high gravity environment, whatever the heck we're on. So anyway, that's all we have for today. Thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.